Okay, I'm just gonna ask that you ignore my hair. But I am in a rush. I go into work at 10. It's like 8:30 right now, a little past 8:30. So I do have my oatmeal warming up, and I have to try and make that as quick as possible so that I'm not late, because I was super late yesterday. So I was 173.8 this morning, which is kind of crazy, but also good in a way, because it's one step closer to ending the bulk. But yeah, other than that, I do want to try and work on my quiz some more today, and maybe some other homework assignments. But yeah, here's the macros for this first meal. Here's the oatmeal, and I will see y'all when I am either talking about what I read or eating my second meal. So goodbye. Okay, hello, welcome to my last meal. It's very dark, but I'm turning on my PlayStation, so it'll get brighter. But I thought I was gonna have enough calories to have my chicken and a yogurt bowl, but I didn't, cause I had 3 donuts at work like a fatty. But yeah, anyways, I'm just filling whatever was left with these cookies. I put them in a bag just to bring them upstairs. But I will include them in the macros of this meal since it's all one meal. Anyways, I do need to read still and then edit yesterday's video. And then my friends want me to get on. I don't know if I'm going to, just because, you know, I want to sleep. But who knows, I also want to get on, so I'll just see whichever desire takes over. But today was leg day. It was a decent workout, honestly. I had to go to a different gym because for some reason the one that I usually go to was closed. But yeah, so that's that. But I did everything. I stretched, did cardio, you know, hit my workout, whatever. So here's the macros for my last meal. And here is said meal, which is chicken, kale, feta cheese, and then I already showed the cookies. But yeah, that is it for now. So I will see y'all when I am talking about what I read. Goodbye. Ooh, that was kind of smooth. I kind of just set up my phone pretty smoothly. Anyways, I've done my reading. So today I read Joshua chapters 17 and 18. And I'll read the summaries or the explanations, and then I'll go into detail about, you know, interesting parts. So it says here that Joshua 17 describes the inheritance of the tribe of Manasseh in the land of Canaan, including the allocation of territory to the daughters of Zelophehad. It also details the frustration of the combined tribes of Ephraim and Manasseh over their land allotment, and Joshua's encouragement for them to conquer the forested hill country to expand their territory. It says the chapter highlights both the fulfillment of God's promises and the challenges of fully possessing the land as the Israelites failed to completely drive out the Canaanites in their territory. So, who was it? Okay, so what it's talking about there is the protest of the Joseph tribes, where the descendants of Joseph say to Joshua, why have you only given us only one lot and one share as our heritage? Our people are too many because of the extent to which the Lord has blessed us. So basically they're saying, like, you know, we're doing too good right now, and we have too many people, and, you know, our allotment, our part of the inheritance is not enough. And Joseph basically says, you know, if there's too many of y'all, then go up to the forest, clear out the place for yourselves there in the land of the Perizzites and Rephaim, since the mountain ranges of Ephraim are so narrow. But the Josephites say to Joshua, our mountain regions are not enough for us. On the other hand, the Canaanites living in the valley region all have iron chariots, in particular those in Beth Shean and its towns, and those in the valley of Jezreel. So they're basically saying it's not enough land, and there's Canaanites there, and they're strong. And so then Joshua says to Ephraim and Manasseh, the house of Joseph, you are a numerous people and very strong. You shall not have merely one share, For the mountain region, which is now forest, shall be yours when you clear it. Its adjacent land shall also be yours, if despite their strength and iron chariots you dispossess the Canaanites. So he's basically saying, y'all can have more land, but you have to go dispossess the Canaanites since you failed to do so, and now it's causing them problems. But that is all of chapter 17. So chapter 18, it says, is about the division of land among the remaining 7 tribes of Israel after the conquest of Canaan. The central event is the establishment of a national center at Shiloh and Joshua's instruction to the tribes to survey the remaining land so it could be distributed by lot. The chapter also includes a rebuke for the tribe's delay in taking possession of their promised inheritance. So I don't remember reading anything about a rebuke. But yeah, it basically, just talks about how Joseph sends them to scout out. He sends these 7 tribes to scout out the rest of the unclaimed land, essentially, and to come back. And then, it's split up among the 7. So, awesome number 7, perfect number 7. The number 7 is everywhere in the Bible. So, but anyways, that is the 2 chapters that I read. It is 9:54. We're honestly on pace today, okay? Like if I don't bullshit for the rest of today, then I should be asleep on time. But with that being said, that is it for today. There's nothing left to say or do besides show you my macros for the whole day. And what else? Nothing. So yeah, if you're watching this, thank you, of course. Thank you very much. And yeah, I will see y'all tomorrow for day 97 or 98. But oh my gosh, excuse me. Like if you want, comment if you want, subscribe if you want, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Goodbye.